Wizard family, welcome to the show and welcome to the Warning Army. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you can find in the video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button. So many of you have subscribed, especially off of the Warning Wednesday videos now, which we're making this a thing. Every Wednesday, if I can manage it, we are going to be doing a review of the Warning and taking a look at their music. And luckily, we have had an influx of recent videos released from their concert at the Teatro Metropolitan. So fantastic. We get some live recordings, some good audio live recordings too. A lot of live recordings aren't that great. These are pretty good. So we're going to be taking a look at those for the next many, many Wednesdays, thankfully. But those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. Those of you who have not yet, please do click that red button and help us out. I would like to reach 5,000 subscribers next year. I think it's doable if we keep pushing, if you guys keep subscribing and sharing it with your friends and letting people know and giving me your feedback. And speaking of feedback, I want to address a couple. This is a live review show. Some of you guys say reaction. That's fine. I know that's the most common sort of format. People do reactions to music. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. I have listened to these songs before, sometimes recently, sometimes, in the past. I don't want to fake it. I don't want to be making up, oh my God, did you hear that kind of stuff? Which I'm not saying every reaction channel is like that, but there are a lot of them out there that you can't tell me that a 40-something dude has never heard of Metallica. And he's like, oh, I've never heard of Metallica before. What? Are you living under a rock? Like, how have you not? Like, have you not just listened to watch TV or been to a movie and heard Metallica before? Anyway, that's beside the point. I want to let you guys know this is a live review show. That means I'm going to talk because I'm going to review the music we're looking at. So while I appreciate the people who comment on the videos and give constructive criticism, give me feedback, I love every one of you who does comment. I want you guys to know this is a review show. I'm going to talk. So if you have a problem with somebody talking about the music that we're listening to, I do hope you find the right channel for you, but this may not be it because I'm going to talk. That's what this show is. Also, to the commenter who called me a boomer, you're a generation off, buddy. My parents were baby boomers. I am firmly Gen X. So don't let the beard fool you. I am not as old as I look. But thank you for stopping by anyway. Thank you for taking the time to comment. I just want people to know that this is the format. This is how the show works. And if it's not your show, I appreciate that. I hope you find something that you do enjoy. Thank you for being here. Today we're going to take a look at Amour from The Warning live at Teatro Metropolitan. And we'll talk about it. Pause is necessary. Talk about it because it's a review show. And we'll get through that. Thank you everybody who is already here. If you're in the live stream, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And here we go. This is The Warning's Amour live at Teatro Metropolitan. Cheers. I like the bass line.
Let's be lonely together. Who knows what we'll become? Like two birds off a feather. Hearts in one. We keep running from our feelings, running in circles to see what we may find. It's a game that we're playing.
Nice little growl there.
But it's a game that we both like. Before me, show me that I'm worth it. Am I worth it? Before me, do you love and hate me? What you make me? Before you prove it, I am willing. Are you willing to before me, say if I were dying, would you die for me?
I love the opening to this song. When I first listened to it, it reminded me of a lot of different things, but it pulls all of those elements together into something completely new. And I love that. I love the sound of her voice too. She's got sometimes her voice, she reminds me of other singers, and then other times when she drops into a different, like, sort of growl, sort of gravelly tone, she changes it up a little bit, and she's got a deep tone, sort of a warm, soft tone to her voice that I really liked. Bass line sounded good starting out that song. I really liked that. And the drummers, the drummer, I love her. And I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I know you guys know all their names. I don't know all their names yet, and I'm terrible remembering names. It's just how I am. And I could look it up, obviously, but I'm just going to say the drummer, she is very precise, very clean, I guess, if that makes sense. Some rock drummers, especially when it's hard rock or metal, they tend to sound almost fuzzy, if that makes sense. Like the it's hard to distinguish between the different parts of the set they're on, the different drum that they're on, whether they're on cymbal or whether they're on toms or whatever. She is extremely clean and precise, and I like that a lot. I like her charisma as well on stage. She's got a really good stage presence, almost as if she is, and she may be, sort of the driving leader of the band when it comes to that stage presence, even though she's not even moving around. Often it's the lead guitarist or the lead singer who seems to be the driver of the stage presence, but in the couple of live performances we've seen, it's really the drummer here that's sort of driving that crowd interaction and stage presence, which is kind of cool. Welcome. Welcome, whoever just joined. Several of you. I love that part through there too, where she has great control over that voice, going from that lower sort of, you could see her compressed down and sort of giving you that soft sort of condensed voice, and then she opens up and brings that, projects it more, which is fantastic. She has got a great control of her voice when it comes to back and forth with the tone, with the inflection, sort of projecting and then bringing it down and bringing it back up, which I like in this song. She's, especially that last part there, she demonstrated that very well. I love that. Love the bass line drive and everything. This is a good solid rock song too. That's one of the things that I like. It's in a sense a love song, but it's still a good solid rock song. It's not a ballad. It's not, it's got a good beat, good tone. I like it a lot.
Are you willing to bleed for me? Say if I were dying, would you die for me?
Nice guitar riff.
Would you die for me?
Welcome. Yeah.
Before me, show me that I'm worth it.
That's a good point that I didn't actually pick up on, but I can hear it almost. Like Elgin says, this song, and welcome, by the way, Elgin Williams. The song is controlled chaos for the guitar part, using feedback as part of the song. It takes guts to design a song in that way. Sometimes it gets out of control for Danny. Yeah, it's. I love hearing the different ways that people compose music, especially metal. It's probably why I'm such a fan of metal, because in a sense they're taking very traditional orchestral, string instruments, but because they're electrified, because they have they can produce different sounds, and then they're writing songs to incorporate the nuances in the variations of those instruments into that song, and finding unique ways to do it. And some bands do it better than others, and that might be why this song is hitting the way it is for me, because it doesn't sound like a lot of other rock songs, because there's little touches and little nuances in it that make it stand out, and that's probably one of them. And it's so subtle that you don't notice it unless you're really listening for it. But listening back through it in my head, I can absolutely see what you're talking about. And I like that a lot. It's a very simple song. It's got a very straightforward sort of chorus and beat, guitar riffs, but I like it. I love the sound of it. It just sounds good. And that's one of those things that's hard to sort of put into words. It just feels good. When you listen to music that just sounds good, you can just sort of feel it. It just sounds good. Welcome, so many people. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. Great projection, too.
Would you die for me? Would you die for me?
I like that drum line.
Die for me.
Fantastic piece from them. I love the drums in that. I love all of it. It sounded so good. It was such a good, solid rock song. A good love song in a sense, a good love rock song that isn't a ballad. And not to say I don't like ballads, but you don't necessarily need to do a ballad to do a love song. Nice to see another visit to the best band around. Yeah, thank you, Space, for joining. Appreciate everybody who was here. I really like this one. I know most of you are probably fans, but if not, make sure you go subscribe to the Warnings channel. Make sure you subscribe here. Try to push us. Hopefully we can reach 3,000 by the end of the year and 5,000 sometime next year. That'd be pretty awesome. The Warning drummer, Pow. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. The drummer killed it in this one. They all did such a fantastic job. And the live recording, I got to give it to the sound guys, because live videos don't always have very good recording. The acoustics of the venue, the feedback, the echoing, all of that stuff tends to play havoc with live recordings. And whoever did the audio on these videos did a fantastic job with getting that all together. So thankfully we get to enjoy those together. G. Garcia, I'm hoping Danny explores feedback more in a manner of shoegaze and noise rock, like Yola Tango, Sonic Youth. I like that in My Belly Valentine. Yeah, that'd be really cool. That's one of the things I actually love about this band is so far we've listened to, I think we've reviewed 4 or 5 of their songs, and they all are slightly different, of a different style, a bit different in genre and feel. The Warnings range. These ladies range and ability to adapt to different styles, to blend in different types of music together is fantastic. And that's one of the reasons I really enjoy doing them, because when I open their channel and pull out a couple songs, I don't know what I'm going to get. And it makes them interesting. It makes them fun to listen to. And they're very talented. but I love that we get a lot of different styles, a lot of different sort of genres and mixes of music to enjoy. So that's, hopefully we get to see more and more different styles. Thank you, Elgon, Space Knave, Mike Whitney, G Garcia, everybody else who was here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe here. Be sure to subscribe to the Warnings channel. And I'll see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.